is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us, cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode straw is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous.
Greetings, salutations, Rube the Great here. Currently reviewing Hasbro's Marvel Legends series Hydra Soldier 2-pack, Enforcer Soldier Hydra 2-pack, Toys R Us exclusive. I was with Narc, not another retro trainer, Craig, found these at Toys R Us on our collab hunt. I didn't find them, I bought them. He found them. He found one box himself, and then on another aisle we found two more. And one of these boxes is not mine. One of them is for good friend Mr. T-Man 978. But until I ship it off to him, there it is. So I have some good and bad things about this that I don't like, that I do like. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that with any figure. I don't think there's really a perfect figure out there. Something's wrong with every single one of them. You just gotta find it. Just like a woman, there's not a perfect one out there. Anyway, let's get into some more details on the box, because I actually like the box. Now the packaging is dope. Marvel is getting better. Some of the old packaging we had, yeah, they look good, but now they're just like really amping it up and doing more artwork on it. And like this right here was 40 bucks retail. Of all the 2-packs that I've seen, this is probably the main one or the only one that is worth retail price of $40. Because one, you do get 2 soldiers. You get 4 different heads. Each of them get 2 guns. And there's a vest down here. Oh, and this big ass knife. So that's the front of the box. There's the side of the box. Focus. And then, oops, I'm always dropping something. There's the other side of the box, which I like this side because that's dope. And then there's the back of the box. Focus. Focus on it. Driven by rage, these advanced Hydra super soldiers are prone to clash with anyone in their paths. Ooh. Now, right off rip, that is wrong. Because the scope is right here. So why has he got in his left hand with a scope on the other side where he can't scope it? And I already had problems with this thing. I thought this was dope. This right here was a dope detail. But I'll get into that in a second. Alright, now let's start off with some of these accessories. Focus. Alright. Now like I said, I like this right here. How they put that detail on there so where you see it. But one thing I didn't like about this gun, hang on, as you can see, it's all silver. They're all well, not silver, they're all gray. But what I don't like about this is, well, I do like this comes out, but I don't like it coming out because it just randomly falls out. So when I'm sitting there posing them, it just randomly falls out. But he does come with another gun. And I'm using my manual focus this time, yay! But as you can see, the detail on that, it's just a regular, how their gray gun is. They just made it gray. That's all they did. As you can see with the Enforcer, bigger, heavier gun. But it did come in kind of warped in the packaging. But it's okay, I mean, you know, it is. I mean, the way they package some of this stuff, it would tend to come that way. And here's his bazooka. Yay, bazooka. Although with his knife in his back, it's kind of harder to put this on his right arm. So you would have to take the knife out just so it can pose correctly. And there's his big ass Rambo knife. Yeah. That's all it is. Big stupid ass Rambo knife. Why is it not focusing? Yeah, big ass stupid Rambo knife. The soldier also comes with this vest. We turn that light away that way. It does come with a vest. And it's just a gold vest. They didn't do much anything with it. So, yeah. Each one of them comes with 2 different head sculpts. And here, 2 extra head sculpts. Here's Big Guy, the Enforcer. So they do come with the 2 extra head sculpts. So if you're army building another way, you could actually use these head sculpts for like Hydra soldiers or however you did customizations, but these would actually be good. And the soldier comes with the reused shield agent helmet and the reused Taskmaster head. Yay! I mean, I'm glad they can reuse some of these heads, and I believe this one is Duke, but it's cool that they can reuse some of these heads because, you know, this mask and this mask shows what they can do. You know, it's like, hey, we have this, let's just use it and keep the price point down. Yeah. Hey, what are you looking at? Huh? Anyway, there's that head sculpt for the soldier. I mean, the detail they put in this was, you know, of course, it's the same body mold that we see on all these other figures, so we're not going to get into that. I already had some looseness in the joints, and you'll see that when I start moving stuff around, but yeah, it's pretty good, pretty decent painted. Got that Hydra logo there in there. Yep. Head can look about that far up, which is actually really good. And can look that far down. Got the poltergeist going. Slight tilt. Alright. Arm 360 motion. It's got that hinge right there. Moving up and down. Yeah. Bicep swivel. You see how loose that is? Yeah, see where my problem is? Double jointed elbow, and you see how loose that is? Yeah, that's my problem. Wrist rotation does have that hinge right there. I haven't really broken into the paint yet on that to get it to move or go correctly, so I'm being very careful. One thing I did notice, like the hands are very, very bendy, which is not a bad thing, but like this thumb tends to move out the way a lot. When I had it in the gun, like right here, I had this hand on the barrel, and this hand ended up becoming just like extra stretched out. But like once I removed the gun from the hand, it was okay. So can bend that far. Get out the way, arm. Bend that far up. Look that far back. I mean, can't really. It's not really that much it needs because it's the same one. Waist rotation, details on the belt. Yes. You do get the movement, die cut, double jointed knees, boots cut. The kick and kick that far up on his head, go that far back, point the toe. You get some movement on it. Bam, look at that rocker. Look at that rocker. Yeah. He can kick that far up. Now he looks like a one of those Rocketeer dance, or what is it? The New York, whatever those rocket ladies. Those Las Vegas showgirls. Yeah. And can kick that far back. So yeah, new, different head sculpt. Not sure if anybody else was using this head sculpt, but same old figure, same quality control issues that Hasbro tends to have. Now on this Enforcer, look at that head sculpt. Now this is the same head and the same body. It's Captain Britain. And I wasn't upset about it at all, because at least they gave us a big brutal guy with double jointed elbows. So see his vest, got some grenades. I wish these grenades came off, but then again, we'd lose them. Yes, we would. A little bit of silver there. Here's the holster right there for his knife, his knife. So it just slides right in there. Bam, and it locks, see? Although, can he? Look at that, he can reach it. He can reach it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That's some good posing right there. So, you can see he does get the poltergeist. Yeah. Looks that far up. Hey, what's up there? Looks that far down. He cannot see past his man boobs. He gets very little tilt, very little. Arm can go about that far up. Yeah. Double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, wrist rotation. There's the hinge. It moves. His hands do the same thing as this Hydra soldier. The hands are very pliable, so you can move them in certain ways. Hydra. Hell, Hydra. Very little diaphragm crunch, and it's mainly due to the vest and how it's strapped on there. I mean, you can undo it right there, but you know, why would you? But it can be undone. But he does get some motion, just same amount as Captain Britain did. So big beefy guy. You do get the hip rotation, thigh rotation, double joint knees. Get it, double joint knees, boot cuts, and let's see. He does get some of that, the toe point, in the toe point. He gets some rocker on there. Look at that rocker. Yeah, it's on there. You can kick that far forward, and you can kick that far back. I actually like him more than I like the soldier. In closing, yes, you can get a Hydra 2-pack. Get a Hydra 2-pack. It's worth it. Get several of them. They are worth it. Especially if you want an army build. I'm trying to army build with them, but again, they're so rare because then, you know, you'll see some stores have like dozens of them. Like, how did you get double digits of Hydra 2-packs in your store? And then around here, I've known of maybe probably 4 boxes that have been unloaded in the DFW area. So it's a pick and choose. It's a, you know, don't overpay for these. There are people online asking for $75, $80 for this, trading a 2-pack for a hot toy. If you're doing that, you deserve to be taken advantage of. Stop that shit. If you don't pay the scalper prices, the scalpers will not charge that much. Okay? If it's worth it to you, pay the retail price. Matter of fact, you shouldn't be paying over retail price because most people got this for a discount. Whether it was the 5% or the 10%, whether it was 10%, whether it was the 10% or close to 50% now. If you find it in comic book stores, they better not be charging $60 for this pack. They can charge the $40 because most of them didn't pay the $40 for it. Most of them paid the $30. I paid about $30 with tax for it. It's worth it. So, again, spend your money wisely. If you can get the pack, get the pack. But that's it for me. Continue collecting what you want to collect. Watch your wallet. Make sure you're watching it. And as always, no matter what you do in this world, no matter what you do at life, be great at it.